Welcome to the Coffee Table. I am your host, Kingfish737, aka Mel. Hello, everybody. Wow, it has been a moment. I have not been posting as of late, and as you can tell, I've been busy, very busy, and it's a good busy, but I've been very busy. So I've not been posted as of late. Everything it's just been crazy busy on that. So I know you're probably going to give me that sad trombone about like really busy. I've been busy too. I know. I've been busy, but thing is though, I was busy enough to make sure that I have some time for you here at the coffee table. So, as you can see at the scroll there, that's where I'm at now on X, well, Twitter, formerly Twitter, now is X on that end. So that's the coffee table at the coffee table one. That's where I'm at here. As well, so you can reach me out there and everything. So I really just trying to to work my brand the best way I can on this end. So a lot has happened. The quick rewind about everything from the rewind button. All right, so a quick rewind of everything. So we know Microsoft is pretty much close to closing the deal. CMA, which hopefully later on this week, we're supposed to hear something from the CMA later on this week about the deal. So hopefully hopefully they get everything signed. Now you have other people that wants to try to block it and everything like that on that end. But it's just pandemonium crazy right now. But it's been interesting. I feel like I miss out when I don't talk and discuss about what it is that goes on. I feel like I miss out on a lot on that end. So it really feels like I missed out on a lot. So, but I hope y'all been doing great, wonderful, amazing. Hope that you're not out in this hot heat as I would not want you to be out in this hot heat. I want you to please be hydrated if you have to be out there. Mad respect out to all the AC repairmen out there or ladies, all the plumbers, all the construction workers, all the people that mow lawns, landscapers, even the sanitation workers out there. Shout out to all of you out there in that hot heat, making sure that buildings are being built, people can have water in their houses, and people can have AC in their houses or buildings and stuff like that. Shout out to you all if you're out in this hot heat. Please stay hydrated. Not only say that because I care. I did it before. I worked out in heat before, so I understand. So that's the reason why I want to give a shout out to you all out there, hard-working people. So I don't want you to out there think that, oh wow, I'm just getting on a podcast, but I don't mention any hard-working people out there. So I know I wanted to at least do that. I want to at least, take a moment out to thank you. But, also thank you too. Thank you for keeping us going. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to say there. So I didn't want to take up too much of that. But anywho, so let's get down to business. We come here because we know that the Starfield hype is just through the roof. If you go on formerly Twitter X, if you go on X right now, Starfield has been trending. I think Starfield has been trending since June 11th when the Starfield Direct was playing. And wow, it's pretty big. people are talking about it, and it's pretty amazing. I mean, I swear, when you go on there, and you look to see, what's trending, what's the newest trend, or whatnot. I mean, it's showing that, Starfield is definitely is trending on there. So having that being said, I'm going to jump into our first topic right now, which is da 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 da. Starfield has gone gold. Wow. It has gone gold. And that's amazing. That's amazing. So some of you that may not, I know some of you share this with your, especially those out there on the Spotify podcast. Some of you share this with your gamer people, and you probably want to know, like, what's the deal of going gold? What is that? Well, here's the thing. Going gold is basically like when a game is being produced or being put together, anything like that. Well, when a game is announced that it goes gold, that means that, hey, it's ready to launch, it's ready to go, no problem on that end. So it's good. It's good to really go on that end. So so we know this game was extended for about a year, on that end to polish it up, to do it. We know that Todd Howard wanted to take his time with Starfield and make sure that, hey, this game meets the expectations of the gamers. And when I heard about that, in fact, let me share my screen here. I'm going on X to show you Tom Warren when he posted it. So Starfield has officially gone gold. Preloads begin on August 17th for Xbox Series S and X and Microsoft Store on Windows. Steam preloads begin on August 30th. Wow. So when Tom Warren tweeted it out, whatnot, that that Starfield went gold. Now, please, I beg of you, please, if you have X, Twitter, whatever it's called now, I don't know. If you have X, please add Tom Warren. If you're a gamer in any gaming universe, even if you play mobile, PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, Wii, whatever you play. I don't know. Do people still play the Wii? Maybe. Amazon Luna, whatever. Any capacity of gaming and technology, you want to add Tom Warren because he's one of the editors over there. I think senior editors over there at The Verge. He gives a non-biased approach about everything. So I would totally recommend that you all add him and keep up with the latest news on that. But yeah, when this was tweeted out, when actually Bethesda itself actually came out and mentioned that hey, it went gold, the internet went crazy. It went completely bonkers when that it found out that it was going gold. And the thing about it is that it was some good hype levels, real good hype levels. I for one is excited. I'm excited about it that it went gold. It was like no stopping. But Xbox and PC players cannot have their joy unless there's a certain people that come along and with their salt levels have increased it. So we have the Sony fanboys that is just, I'm just going to be honest, since we're all gamers here and y'all know me, I talk to you as though I'm talking to my best friends out there. You would think that Xbox and PC players would talk more about Starfield. The PlayStation fanboys have talked about Starfield so much that I am convinced that they're going to buy Starfield. They're going to buy an Xbox to play Starfield. They bashed it like nobody's business. They're even to this day they're bashing it. So they're bashing it over, how it was at 30 FPS, and how it's not going to run and everything like that. I mean, I'll probably get into this next week. I don't have enough time to get into it today, but I'll probably get into it. They're also bashing about somebody leaked the actual screen about Starfield out there, like the like when you go into a game, the very first screen you see, the start menu screen, and they leaked that, and one dev or developer was criticizing just the screen. And I'm saying to myself, I'm like, okay, look, if you're going to criticize the screen, then why don't you criticize Skyrim, which was a game, The Last of Us, which has a screen, Elden Ring has a screen, and most of these games, that I'm talking about are like Game of the Year edition or whatnot. So those have that particular screen you're talking about. So why don't you criticize them? I mean, if you're going to criticize Starfield, I mean, do you know how? Okay, be honest with you, I do not. The time that I spent looking at a start menu screen is 0.2 seconds. That's it. The only reason why I waste that much time is because I'm trying to figure out if hey, am I going to continue or do a new game or delete the old game, or I'm going to turn it on to see the subtitles or what. That's the only time I'm going to spend that much time in. And even if I don't do that, then I'm spending my time trying to adjust that inside the game itself. So you got ex devs that's out there criticizing it or whatnot. But shout out to Pete Hines. He's up there defending the passionate developers at Bethesda for their work and what they do. I just know that Todd Howard, when he put together Starfield, this was his baby, his dream that he wanted far back. But now, it's becoming to be a reality. So by the time this gets posted, I believe Starfield for early edition is going to be out within about 11 days. And I think 15 or 16, I may be off a little bit, on the 6th. So the early edition comes out on August 31st. They're not going to let you wait that long, because I think, Eastern Standard Time, it comes out at 8 o'clock Central, 7 p.m. So if you got PTO, please take it. If you want to get the early premium edition, please do it. If you got Game Pass, you can purchase the early edition for $31. I think 31 is like so much percentage off, $31 for it. So go for it, please do. I'm getting it. And I wanna play it, and I want to explore space. I want to see what's going on. I want to see the hard works that the developers have put into this the most ambitious game that they have put together here. I really want to see what it is they put in there. I hope that now, I remember a few E3s back that Todd Howard said that they put something in Fallout 4 and nobody has found it or has claimed it yet. And I'm like, what? And it's been so many years. I don't know if somebody did or not. I don't know what it is. He didn't say. It was 1E3. He said that. So I hope that they put something in Starfield that, they'll be like, hey, we put something in Starfield. I want y'all to see if you can find it. So, and I don't know if you find it. Maybe you get I don't know, 1 million credits or something like that, or whatever the currency is out there. So it's amazing. So it's going to be great. It's going to be wonderful on that end. So Starfield has gone gold. I really want to know what your thoughts on that, of it going gold. Like I said, I know this news may be old right now, that I'm putting it out here on Sunday, but I'm just going back on what I know the past week and everything. I believe they went gold last Thursday or whatnot. And later on, we're going to actually get into the deal of the Q and A. Just a short version of it, the Q and A that they did have as soon as they was announced that it went gold. So it went gold. They announced it, and then they had a Q and A on that, and then they told us we can go ahead and pre-download it, pre-install it into our computers and hardware. So yeah, definitely. We'll get into that later on in the broadcast. I don't want to get too far into that. On that end, I mean, I don't want to. I don't want to spoil your dinner by giving you dessert too quickly. On that end, so I don't want to do that. All right, so coming up next, review codes have went out. Reviewers have got their codes. They are reviewing it. We're gonna actually look at one reviewer who I actually truly admire and who I truly respect a lot. Paris Lily. Let's just say pictures does have 1,000 words. So we're going to actually take a look at that because I really, really want to get into it. I got something comical I want to say about that. But anyway, once again, I'm your host, Kingfish737, aka Mel, here at the coffee table. So I want you to do me a favor and make sure you sit back, relax. Don't worry. You're here. You're here with family. So sit back, relax. We're gonna have a good time. All right. We'll be right back in just a quick break. All right. Welcome back to the coffee table. Wow. Once again, I'm your host, Kingfish737. Starfield. Oh, we got a lot. We're going to talk about Starfield. We're going to talk a lot about Starfield on this end. So I just want to show you reviewers get Starfield codes. Yeah, they get Starfield code. They get the Starfield code. They get the Starfield codes on this end. So let me get over to Paris, and I want to show you what I'm talking about. And it's very comical. So, and I'm going to give you step by step what I'm talking about, what happened when Paris Lily posted on Twitter. So, this is what Paris posted. Now, this was on August 17th. This was probably at the time, I want to say, as soon as it went gold, for you to go ahead and download it to your Xbox or your Xbox or your Game Pass, you can download it, pre-install it. This is what he tweeted out, and this is Ed Vicious 696. Can confirm that I'm playing Starfield on my review. Playing Starfield, my review will be available on August 31st at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Kinda Funny. See y'all, Space Cowboy. Now, why I say it's comical, this is why I say that. He posted this in Central Standard Time Zone. So he posted this probably like maybe close to, I want to say it was early because it was like early in the morning. I would say close to afternoon or somewhere around that range it was. He posted that. And after he posted it, he went radio silent for like close to 15. I want to say at least 15 plus more hours. Yeah, he went radio silent. The next day, early, I would say early in the morning, he tweeted this. So, the picture says it all. The picture says it all. Like, when I saw this, I was like, oh, okay, Paris, you were, yep, you was up. Yeah, you was up, and you woke up, and yeah, you yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, the embargo for this doesn't get lifted until August 31st. That's the reason why I'm not going to share a lot of stuff about Starfield. Only stuff that I know that's public that I will share on my YouTube channel. I'm not going to share anything that I see on there that's speculation, or it's just somebody saying that, oh man, oh yeah, it looks good here, looks good. I'm not going to share any of that. I'm just going to share exactly what it is that that I see, that I know. But the look that he got right here is just killer. I mean, he woke up. he woke up, and I don't know what to say. Just like, wow, he was just like, okay, yeah, I done it. And when pressed about it, like they're like, oh hey, could you tell us anything? Could you tell us anything? And well, this is what the Paris was giving everybody. Yeah, crickets. Yeah, there were a lot of crickets in that. There was a lot of crickets in that. He didn't give much of anything at all. I mean, it's just, this picture was the only thing that really, like I say, that that pretty much indicated, like, okay, yeah, he had a good night. He probably stayed up for a couple of hours. But like I said, when he first tweeted this text, I would say it was like maybe 15 plus hours. I'm saying 15 plus hours before he tweeted the next one. I could be off, but I'll be saying it was somewhere in that range. On it, you could argue and say it's like, close to 24 hours after he tweeted that. So yeah, but I know it was early. It was early in the morning because I had something I was doing, and then I noticed that checks come by. All right, so this is what. So also this is by Gary. What now? I want to. This is a text message that he got directly from Paris Lily, and this is Paris, and so it asked a question. It says, started Starfield last night. How far are you in? How far in are you? About blank hours and level blank, I think. What do you think so far? Blank blank. There, I'm doing a lot blank. Yeah, blank. You know what? I'm thinking, I gotta give a shout out to Gary. Gary, with a shout out to you for making this a CIA or a redacted document. Shout out to you, man. That is awesome. Awesome. I mean, like, you're not giving too much, and I respect that about, look, Gary respects, like, everybody respects Paris, and everything. I respect him. And and he don't want his friend to get in trouble or anything like that. So I am so happy that he blot out the stuff there on that end. So to not let it be like, hey, we get Paris in trouble. So shout out to you, Gary, on that end. So I mean, that's good. That's good. Like Tim Dog said, this is cruel, Gary. I know it's cruel, but then again, if you put it out there, I don't want Pete Hines or Todd Howard or any of the PR people of the Bethesda to be upset with Paris. So we want Paris to continue playing review games and telling us about it and everything like that. And the only way to do that is to respect the privacy of the game and of the people that's playing the games. And it really, truthfully, Gary didn't have to put this out here at all. He could have just kept it to himself. He could have just said, "Okay, talk to Paris. All I can say is he's okay," and and a smile. And that would have been it. That would have been it. You could have said that, but that was fine. At least it's giving me a lot. I mean, because even with this here, this is telling me a lot. At least he's doing a lot, and at least he's putting a lot of work into whatever he's doing. So even though it's CIA redacted deal or whatever like that, government type deal, he's really putting a lot into that on that end. So I really appreciate that Gary did that for Paris. But like I said, I respect Paris. I think Paris is an amazing a reviewer, gamer, podcaster. When he did one of the Xbox presentation a few years back or whatever like that, he was just amazing. He did an amazing job and everything like that. Everybody enjoy Paris Lily. So like I said, and he plays a lot of games. The true definition of a gamer. He is that. He is not somebody that just talks games. He's the guy that actually lives it. I even see when he played he brought one of the old Zelda boxes out. Like, whoa, wow, he got an old Zelda box for Nintendo. I'm like, okay, he's not only does he talk the talk, he walks the walk too, and I respect that. I respect that. Anybody, hey, look, if you got Xbox, you got PlayStation, you got Nintendo, PC, whatever like that, that's one thing. If you're gonna talk this game and talk, walk it as well. On this end. So shout out to Paris out there with the review code. But it's not just him. It's a lot of people out there that got review codes that we're not going to hear from or anything like that until August 31st. I'm telling you guys, hey, if you have a Samsung television, you can download the Xbox Game Pass app on there, or the hub to play Starfield. I'm telling you guys to also put in your PTO, take off time. I know I am. Trust me, I am. Thursday night I am. You're probably not going to hear from me until like the next week. I'm sorry. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to probably record clips of my playing Starfield and then try to post them on here. I may do that. I may not. I may just talk about it, my experience so far, and everything like that. But put on your paid time off, enjoy it and stuff like that. And also to our Sony fans out there. Notice I ain't say fanboys. They're a whole class all by themselves. I ain't gonna say class, hope, but never mind. Anyway, to our Sony fans out there, hey, jump on the bandwagon. If you got it to play it on your computer. And look, here's the thing: even if you have a rinky-dink computer or whatnot like that, you can still play Starfield on the cloud. On that end. So if you got Game Pass, you can play it on the cloud, on the computer, and whatnot. I mean, come on out. You can still play it. Don't get me wrong. I mean, like I said, I'm pretty much, my primary console is Xbox, but I do play Amazon Luna, PC, on that end. So, but still, I want y'all to get in on this, to Starfield. And I'm talking to the true PlayStation fans, the ones that will cheer us on as Xbox gamers and say, hey, I'm happy for y'all. And just like I'm gonna be happy for you all when you get Spider-Man in October, if I'm not mistaken. I'll be happy for you. I want y'all to enjoy Spider-Man. I want y'all to play the heck out of it and tell us about it. Hope your hype levels are just as big, if anything bigger, on that end for Spider-Man. So this is what makes true gamers, is that we support one another no matter what platform we're on and no matter what we play. So this is what true gaming is all about. That's the reason why I believe in that hashtag. Gaming is for everyone. Everyone. It should be for everyone. And gaming should be our escape from the world when we, especially as working people, when we worked all day long, and we just want to escape and just go into something. If you had a stressful day, I could see most people have a stressful day. They want to play Call of Duty and just blow it out. If you had a very good day, you may want to play something so serene, relaxing, and everything like that. You don't want to get too bummed out or like that. You want to just play something serene, relaxing, like Tunic. I like to play Tunic. Tunic is very relaxing, and everything. Even though I still fight my way through stuff, it's relaxing. It's puzzle playing. Get the puzzles together and everything like that. So I like to play like stuff like that. But yeah, so I would totally urge our Xbox players, hey, the ones that's rooting for us to be successful in our launch was, Starfield. Come on board. I want you to experience this as well as you would push me to say, hey, listen, if you got PC or whatever like that, on your PC, go ahead and get Spider-Man. Go ahead and get Spider-Man 2 for the PC. So yeah. I'll jump on that bandwagon as well. So yeah, so it's not a problem. So it's one thing I really always push. You're not going to find the bigger advocate in pushing gaming is for everyone like I am. I push it all the time, and I do mean that gaming is for everyone on that end. So really push that a lot on that end. So, but shout out to Paris, Gary protecting Paris of what they were talking about. I mean, didn't that look like a CIA redacted document? I mean, really looked like a CIA redacted document. Wow. Yeah. Yeah. When I saw it, I mean, this is what actually come to mind. Yeah, that came to mind. Like, okay, we're not going to get nothing on that. Okay, got it. All right, so coming up next on our final segment, I want to go over something here called the Starfield Gets a Q and A, questions and answers. So when everything went live and everything like that, Starfield gets the Q and A on it. What new information did we get? Oh, I cannot wait to tell you what we found out about that. So Starfield gets a Q and A on that end. So I don't want you to go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Just stay put. Stay put. Don't do nothing. Stay put here next on the coffee table. We got a lot we're going to talk about, okay? All right, stay put. Welcome back to the Koffee Table. I'm your host, Kingfish737, aka Mel. You like I just put that out there, let you know I'm still here. Oh goodness! So we're talking all things Starfield. Hey, the Starfield hype is real, and so are the salt levels. We got salt people. Salty people are just salty about this game. I don't know why they're salty about this game. If anything, this game is. This game should be celebrated for everybody, right? Am I right? I mean, I will put it to you this way. There has been a Sony fanboy that bashes, I'm not going to put it out here because I'm not going to give him that much of the deal, but I have seen this on there. He bashed Xbox daily. Oh my God, it's in his blood. He he bashes Xbox daily, and he bashes Xbox to the point that you would think this guy don't like he hates Xbox and whatever that's it and stuff. I was shocked to find out that this guy purchased Starfield on his Xbox, and he purchased it using Microsoft points. So every time you either purchase a video game through Xbox, or you play, if you have the Game Pass Ultimate, and you play certain games in certain, you rack up points or whatnot. Also, too, in the reward section on the Xbox, you can activate stuff to either purchase a movie and get so many points, or do this or whatever you do with that. So how many points you get, whatever, that's up to you. And you can take those, and also too, you can also surf the web and go to Bing, Bing, and surf the web and get points by just searching the web and whatever like that. You can be anything, searching how to make popcorn, and wow, you get points for just doing that. And I think if you continually keep doing it like daily, something like that, answering short quizzes, stuff like that, and everything, you get a lot more points and stuff like that. So I mean, there's really no limit on that end. So he had racked up, and I know for a fact it takes a lot to rack up that many points. I think when I got to maybe 20 some thousand points, I was able to get $10, something like that. I could be quoting wrong, but it racks it, but for $40 and getting the actual the upgrade to the premium edition instead of just the standard edition where you can play it 5 days early, that's a lot of points. I think right now it's like $31 and some change or whatever. Like I said, it could be somewhere in that ballpark figure, but to get that, I think a lot of people is getting the premium edition, constellation edition. One more thing, guys, too. I mentioned about the constellation edition. If you got a pre-order from GameStop, please check your email. I'm not sure. Some people constellation editions with the watch and the game are being canceled. I don't know why is that. I mean, it's just, I've never seen a game in high demand like this, especially that particular edition. This particular edition. I remember when Grand Theft Auto 5 was coming out, there was the collector's edition with the money bag and everything like that, and the hat. And I remember securing it through GameStop. Now they told me that even though you secured it, we may not have this, but this was back in 2013 when they said that. But then again, when the money came out for it or whatever like that, then I got it. I have to wait all day for it, but I got it. But yeah, so when GTA came out, that was pretty interesting on that end. So if you got a collector's edition or the constellation edition, anything like that, for Starfield, please with GameStop. I'm not bashing GameStop. I'm just saying there's a lot of people's orders are being canceled because of high demand on that end. So please check email and see that, hey, is everything good and everything's fine, everything's okay on that. But I've been seeing a lot of people on the web that's been saying their orders have been, been canceled. So please check that when y'all get a moment on this end. So I just watching out for you all out there. Cause I want somebody to tell me like, hey, check email, see if something's out there. So not sure on that end. All right, enough rambling on. Let's move on to the next segment here. I could stay on a particular topic for a moment, but then again, I'll never stop. But also to make sure you have me out there at the Koffee Table 1 out there on X, which is formerly Twitter. All right, so Starfield had a Q and A. We're going to actually go into a little bit of the Q and A. I want to actually give you a little breakdown as much as my thoughts about it as well. So I don't want you to, just think that, wow, he's just a short Q and A. So yeah, as soon as it went gold, then all of a sudden we had a Q and A. I mean, they was throwing us an appetizer here. So this past week, Bethesda gave us an appetizer. And next week, I'm not sure what they're going to do. They're probably going to give us a side dish or whatnot, and before we get the main course, I don't know. Anyway, I'm hoping we get more meat than this. You know what would be interesting? If they release the game early, but I know they're not going to do it because the embargo's on there, so they're not going to do it. It would be good, but I'm not pretty sure they're not going to do it on that end. So, but it would be good though. I think Halo Infinite the multiplayer was very polished, very good to go. Once we played like the beta or whatever like that on it, um, they were able to they just shadow dropped and say, okay, we're releasing ahead of time. So who knows. Um, we don't know what developers are going to do, but I do know everybody's itching for it on that end. So here we go. So let's get in over here because I want to show you the tweet here that Rhino, the bouncer, I do not want to be on this guy's bad side. All right, so Rhino the bouncer. All right, so here's a little highlights here. So this is like soon as the game went gold. This is basically what he had tweeted, and I have reposted this too on my tweet here and all of that. So you get to own houses in different cities. Some houses are brought, and some are rewards for certain tasks. In a way, it kind of puts you in the mind of Skyrim, where you are the thing to the king. What is it? Thing in the Jarl. One of them. Oh no, you're the thing to the Jarl. Sorry. Yeah, I say king, whatever. I ain't played that game in a while. I need to go back in there and learn my lore. So you are definitely once you do missions for them, clear out stuff. I knew it was one mission, I believe, when I went to Morthal, and I have to clear out some vampires, and then the king in that area actually gave me a house. But I had to purchase it though. Even though it was my house, I have to purchase it. I have to get like 5,000 gold to purchase it, or something like that. So you will get that. So you own houses in different cities. Some houses are bought. And some rewards. Okay, now the game will generate a look for you, your character's parents based on your character's look. So however you create your character or whatever like that, it would generate your parents based on your look on that. Both longtime Bethesda fans and newcomers can enjoy Starfield as more like a universe than just a game. That got me right there when he when they said that both Bethesda fans and newcomers can enjoy Starfield more like a universe than just a game. Because when you say universe, and if you notice that one of the developers, I can't think of him right now, but at the Starfield Direct, he's saying Starfield is not only a Bethesda game, but a Bethesda galaxy. I'm probably paraphrasing it. On that end, and you got to go back to start. Look, you could tell I looked at the Starfield Direct like more than one time. I think I'm watching. I think I'm making it known to watch the Starfield Direct at least once a day to kind of not nitpick, but kind of to pick out the stuff that I missed, because there was so much you've seen and so much you could have missed on the Starfield Direct. So I'm just going through that now. If you were able to play the Starfield Direct from now until whenever, it will take you 347 times to watch the Starfield Direct for you to get to the launch date. So yeah, so that universe. Smuggle cargo and hide it in the ship. You get the smuggle cargo. I wonder what kind of cargo we could get to smuggle. I don't know. I'm going to probably be more of a mercenary / try to be a good guy. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to be good. Players could elect to go to jail or pay a fine for their transgressions. I guess if I went to jail, can I break out? Just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, it's going to be a bounty on me, if I break out. And if it is the bounty on me, how many people I got to fight off for that? I don't know, just something. Because, like, you can't do that in Skyrim. Because the moment you try to, if you got a bounty on you, you go back to that place and say, hop right there. You can pay the fine or you can go to jail. Yeah, so I rather, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I want to be. I don't. I'm debating on that. I mean, I could be the good guy, or I could be the not so good guy. I don't know. It just depends on that end. Maybe we'll see. We'll see how it is. I don't. I'm just in between or different on this. Um, Going to jail. I wonder if we could break out of jail, because we could break out of jail. That would be something. And to actually have a bounty on me, and then somebody has a bounty hunter chasing me, and I'm killing all the bounty. Yeah, okay, let me stop. I'm getting ahead of myself. It may not be in. Look, it may be in the game. It may not be. Or Pete Hines may be looking. Pete Hines may listen to this on YouTube and be like, or watch this on YouTube, or listen to it on Spotify and be like, let's add this later on expansion. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Could be, could not. Okay. Anyway, you can elect to go to jail or pay a fine to get out. Okay, so time will not pass in game. Okay, it says time will not pass in the game world when you turn off the game. The simulation only runs while you play. Pretty good. Okay, I get that. And to me, I believe we get that with Red Dead Redemption 2, because I remember for a fact that I was playing that, and there was a part of a railroad that they were like maybe 25 feet down, or whatnot, and it hadn't even got up to where was, so it's 25 feet down. I went around, did some missions, shot some people, whatever like that, and did some work and just hunting around. I think I did maybe like 4 or 5 hours like that. Then I come back to that same location. They didn't build a vast majority of the railroad going further up. And I'm like, wait a minute, y'all were just on the short, y'all were doing a short track, but now this was doing the campaign. This wasn't in online. I don't know if online does that, but in the campaign for sure, it did, in real time, things were happening in real time. So, but then again, when I left and I came back and maybe it was just me. I came back and it looked like it picked up where it left off of. It didn't do it. So Red Dead Redemption 2 showed that it's the same way there. Just giving a comparison here. You can be an undercover agent and make your own choices. You can playing as a pacifist is possible, and there are systems that can help. Real life religions are present in the game, but the game focus on the three newly established ones in the game. I love this part right here. Up to 20 characters can join your crew. And some of y'all probably noticed about this. 20 characters can join your crew, so you may have people like that's good in ballistics. Hey, look, if I'm going to go into a place where they said they're having problems in, I need somebody with ballistics to watch my back. If I'm going to a derelict ship, and I'm talking about one of these abandoned ships that you go in, it may be part of a mission, but you just randomly go into these derelict ships, let's just say abandoned ships. I cannot pronounce that word, derelict. But anyway, you go into these ships and whatnot, and you got somebody watching your back, because you just don't know. What's what. So I know you have Vasco as one of your characters to join you as one, on that end. And they, like I said, they help you in the field. And he asked the question, who else is excited about to play a Starfield? I know I am. That is definitely no question there. Totally I am excited about Starfield on that end. So yeah, so derelict ships, man, that would be awesome to go into that and explore and see what's going on with those abandoned ships, I should say, going into shipyards, having your companions out there in the field with you to watch your back while you do stuff, have them in your outpost and in your ship, and everything like that, letting you know that, hey, all systems are ready, the freedom or whatever you wanted, the frontier is fueled and ready to go. You have all that together. I'm gonna leave this final segment with this quote. The quote of Zachary Wilson, the developer of Bethesda. He said that we're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys and just setting you free. I mean, because what can you say to that? We're giving you a massive playground and a ton of toys and just setting you free. This is what this game of Starfield is about. A massive playground. So many toys, so many weapons, so many choices, so much stuff to do, visiting people, going to star yards, massive star yards, starships, exploring planets, going on planets, looking at stuff, surveying planets, surveying the animals and wildlife on this planet. I pretty much think that I just tipped the iceberg on that end. So, but that's pretty much the gist of that Q and A that they had on that end. So, but hey, I'm excited for Starfield. Are you excited for Starfield? Are you really excited? I am very, 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 very much excited for Starfield on this end. So, I want to know your thoughts. Leave a comment down there, please. I really want to know your thoughts on this end. So, my time has came. And I know. I went over my usual 40-some minutes or whatnot like that, but it was so much to talk about. I have more notes that I wanted to go over, but I didn't think I have enough to cram it in on this end. But, hey, listen, it's always a joy to speak to you all out there on YouTube and also Spotify. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. We definitely enjoy all of you out there, and also add me on there onto X, formerly Twitter, I should say. But once again, it's been a joy to have you all here at the coffee table where we talk about topics. So never know. Next week we may talk about a different topic. You never know. So it can range from technology to gaming, definitely gaming for sure, but technology to gaming to anything else. So you just never know what that is. But I really want to leave you here with this thought. Remember, we're all living on this planet Earth, this beautiful planet Earth. So please be kind to one another. Be nice to one another. It doesn't cost anything to be kind and to be nice to one another, because we got to live here with one another here. And there's no sense of us being barbaric, anything like that. All right. So once again, I'm your host, Kingfish737 at the coffee table, wishing you an amazing and wonderful week. And please be safe out there.